What's good, YouTube? This is your homeboy RagingYoshi here with another episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix HD Level 1. In the previous episode, we took down Clayton and Sabor in the deepest of jungles, and I got very frustrated, but managed to eventually pull out the victory. Gosh dang it, Bobby, I went through the wrong door. Oh no, that was actually pretty frustrating. Not gonna lie. But we managed to make it through. I didn't get angry. Pushed the bed in. So that was honestly a very tedious fight. It always is tedious though, not gonna lie. So I'm not gonna complain about it too much. But nonetheless, we are in Wonderland. Okay. Just gonna ignore some cutscenes. Alright, so at this point we have to go and find evidence in order to defend Alice from the Queen of Hearts. So to do this, we're gonna head into the Lotus Forest. And Cheshire Cat's gonna try to talk to us, but unfortunately we have to watch him talk to us. Damn it. Okay, I'll deal. I will deal. Let's spam buttons, because we can't just skip this on like Kingdom Hearts 2. Now here's the problem for this part. We actually have to try and despawn some enemies. I'm gonna do that real quick and see if that works. Because we technically there's 4 pieces of evidence we can find. We're only going to look for 1. Thunder. Hey! We got footprints, nice. Trinity mark, let's activate it. 2 potions and an ether. Alright, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. 2 potions, an ether, and a tent. Not bad. I'll take them. I'm trying to think, is there any like chest in here that we want to grab or no? Well, even if there was, we can't. So we're gonna go back over to the Queen's Castle. And so now we have our 1 piece of evidence. Now you can find up to 4, but for the sake of time, we're only going to grab the 1. You can actually tell which piece of evidence is yours. Now let's see if I can do this right. Okay, the far left box seemed to be the one to fall first. So if I am correct in saying that, it will be the one that contains our piece of evidence. Hey! Now, all the other ones will contain either Donald, Goofy, or Donald and Goofy, and based off that, it would be they would be locked up for this fight coming up, and we wouldn't be able to have them there. In terms for speedruns, sometimes you'd rather have Donald and Goofy locked up, for the reason of Donald and Goofy have a tendency to make this fight drag on. And I died. Okay. So, card tower, this is annoying purely because this one made friggin' cards. So it means I have to play the guessing game again, which is fucking annoying. Because I don't know if we'll be in the same spot. And I have to mash this stupid cutscene. Let's see where it falls. Okay, well, so we're far right this time. This should be the one. Yep. Okay. Damn it. I tried to catch the cutscene as soon as it started. Damn it. Yeah.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Alright. Okay. Hopefully my plethora of thunders will keep the cards at bay long enough for me to break down this turret.
Come on! Come on!
And okay, we're done. Woo! As the queen just screams, "Get them, you fools," over and over again. I forgot to actually use the thunder to take down the cards. I just want to smack the queen, but it won't let me. That's so smart of the game developers to not let me smack the fuck out the queen. I hate everything. I really hate that character, not gonna lie. But that yawn. But we're not going to go into all that. What we're going to do is we're going to ignore the large body, and the red nocturnes, and the shadows, and the shadow soldiers. Alright, this is the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. I believe that we can sit in these chairs and get items. I forget how good of items we get. Just make sure you don't sit in any of... I want to say the comfy chairs. I'm just taking advantage of free items at this point. I really don't need to do this. But free items are always welcome. I'm pretty sure it's any of the comfy chairs. Yep. So if I sit on this one in the end, or the pink one on the other side, or the one at the end of the table, it should spawn a Heartless. Oh, that one didn't spawn one. Okay, that's good though. We got potions. Okay, we have an elixir in our items. We are getting that shit the fuck out. Alright, those elixirs are sitting there until endgame, unfortunately. Well, I don't know if it's unfortunately or fortunately. So, we're going to try to use a trick to prevent Heartless from spawning in this room. So, what we're going to do is we're going to walk forward, jump, grab this. We're going to walk carefully. Jump onto here. Like the first one. Okay. Jump carefully, like the second one. Okay. This is the part I always had trouble with. Damn it, I couldn't get to the doorknob in time.
Thunder! Thunder! Fire!
No!
Don't give up!
No! You ruined everything! Well, we can always take the long way around. I'm down with that idea. God damn it, I almost had it. I can never get that right because it's so finicky spawning enemies there. And I was hoping maybe being able to drop like 2 quick thunders would have helped me just clear them and keep moving, but it didn't. So that's unfortunate. Gonna use the save point. Heal up. Sure, yeah, we'll grab that. I don't think it's gonna do too much for Sora, but we'll grab it. And now we enter the Bazaar. Because we are going to now fight the Trick Master. This world's actually going by really fast, but honestly, Wonderland is a very short world. Alright. Trick Master. He's the boss. Honestly, no different than most bosses. It's just, in my opinion, just beat the living piss out of him. Thunder actually makes this fight pretty trivial, I'd say. Okay, this fight's not quite trivial, but it makes this fight a lot easier than you would expect. I'm actually going to save my thunders for a little bit. For that jump where I can't quite reach him. Jump, smack him, thunder, thunder. That's basically what you want to do for this fight. Jump, smack, thunder, thunder. Thunder, thunder, thunder. It's a pretty easy fight in my opinion. When I was younger, I had so much trouble with this boss. And I don't know why this boss gave me so much trouble. After fighting it all these years later, I'm just like, wow, this guy's a pushover. So frustrating. But yeah, no, we're done Wonderland. Wonderland's like significantly shorter than Deep Jungle. Only 2 real fights. No mob battles to deal with. Deep Jungle has a ton of mob battles. If you wonder what I mean by mob battles, I mean like just swarm of enemies. So like when we had those fights where we had to fight all the Power Wilds, those are what I would consider mob battles. So at this point, we are going to normal drive over to Traverse Town. Going pretty well so far. At this point, we're basically done our first rotation of worlds. We're going to be taking on Opposite Arm in a moment, purely because there's no difference in taking him on now and later in the game. Now we at least have Blizzard, so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably change my shortcut list to Fire Blizzard. I don't think Thunder's going to get much more use for the rest of the game, but Thunder did do work when we needed it to. So I'm going to say thank you to Thunder, but also goodbye. To be fair, I think there's a couple fights where I would like Thunder a little bit later. But yeah, as I showed you previously, Thunder was so good against freaking Clayton, Sabor, Trickmaster, and even the guard towers. Thunder does make mob fights a lot easier, honestly. It's extremely just useful just to be able to just wreck them with. In a normal speedruns of this game, where it's like any percent speedruns, you actually don't get Thunder at all. Because I'm thinking off the top of my head, all 3 ranks of Thunder, you get them at Olympus Coliseum, which you don't visit, Atlantica, which you don't visit, and it's OC, Atlantica, and what's the freaking last place? Having a brain for it, like out the ass. OC, Atlantica, and the Hades Cup. There we go. So normally you would grab accessories, I think, at this point in the run, but I can't really think of any accessory worth getting. Just because I don't think anything would be super useful. What I'm gonna do for at least a little while, I'm going to change my customize to Blizzard Thunder Cure. I'm gonna keep Thunder in. God damn it! Sora, stop it! Please! So we do have Cure now, which is probably the most broken spell in the game. 1 bar of magic heal us. It's going to be getting its fair share of use over the course of this game.
Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze!
Okay. Just... Okay, nice actually. That's actually really lucky that we only have to kill 1 Heartless. Normally I get in a situation where I have to kill like swarms of them. Because they just keep spawning and won't leave me alone. So Leon and Aerith down here. Talk to these two. Ha, Aerith, in Final Fantasy VII you died. Why are you in this game? You're just gonna depress actual Final Fantasy fans. But it's whatever though, because now we're just gonna spam the hell out of the X button. And now we're gonna talk to Leon a second time. And we get the Earthshine, which is going to be one of the most clutch things we're gonna have over the course of this run. Why? Because Earthshine allows us to get Simba, which we will be getting soon. And Simba gets us through so many fights because Simba's a G. Okay. Dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. Okay. So now we have to go to the 3rd district. So, a thing that we didn't do our first time through this world is we didn't open the path between the 3rd and 1st district. What am I doing? I have to talk to Sid first. I have to get the stupid book from Sid. Oh my god, I'm so bad. FML, I completely forgot to do that. And that sounded just really not like me, like jeez Louise. But no, that was actually really fucking stupid. Walk through the door, Sword. Damn it. Oh my goodness. Just get caught on everything. So we're just gonna spam X for a little bit, because Sid is just gonna be like, "Ah, you don't know what a gummy block is. How you flying around interspace without knowing what gummy block? This, because it's a navigation gummy and a blah blah blah. And I'm a blonde-haired person, and there's a copy of me in every Final Fantasy game." I remember I originally thought this Sid was the Sid from Final Fantasy X, but I'm just like, why do they look so different? And then I realized that I'm just stupid. Alright. So I think we have the book. I wasn't reading anything. I don't think that appears in our items stuff. Oh yeah, old book. It does. This old book actually is going to be coming into play a little bit later as well, because it's Winnie the Pooh's book, and in speedruns of this game, normally people wouldn't go in there. Like, you wouldn't use the book at all. You just had to give it to Merlin and then move on with your life. But in level 1, actually level 1, you don't actually have to do it. I know that there's a new strat in level 1 where you don't use Bambi, which that's the whole point of going into the book, the Bambi strat. I don't know the Bambi list strat. I barely know the Bambi strat. So I'm going to stick to what I know. Oh, my fire didn't go off. And I got kicked in the back of the neck. Well then. That was fun. Let's get kicked in the back of the head again sometime. Yeah. Oh god, all the Heartless. Problems with me taking stuff off my customized list.
Fire!
Get over to the door! Please! Oh god, the air soldiers wanted me. Fuck air soldiers, I hate those enemies. Running. Okay, lots of cutscenes to play. Here's the part where we just spam X for a little bit and we just let things happen. Okay, so Merlin honestly doesn't have a huge role over the course of this game. He does have one thing he does for us that's really important. So, if you didn't know, there's a total of 7 spells in this game. There's Fire, Blizzard, Thunder, Cure, Gravity, Stop, and Arrow. We're going to be getting all 7 of these over the course of the game. Now that's important. Why is it important? Because once we get all these spells, we can frickin' brain, why aren't you working? Once we get all the spells, we can get a Keyblade from Merlin that will be our Keyblade we're going to be using for the rest of the game. Because your strength stat really doesn't matter that much because of the level 1, the 0 experience. It actually makes your strength stat not matter that much. So, what really matters is our magic. And we're going to get, I believe, Spellbinder, which gives us either +2 or +3 magic. But either way, it's better than every other Keyblade we could have at that point. The other Keyblade that I'd rather have would probably be like Ultimate Weapon. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to call it for this episode. Because next episode we're going to fight Opposite Armor, then we're going to head off to the next world. So we actually did get a lot done this episode, which actually makes me super happy. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Kingdom Hearts Level 1. If you have, please leave me a comment and a like. Deuces!